I'm grocery shopping. When did a bag of chips cost $7.29? What?
I got married in November. I planned the whole thing myself, and with as many budget cuts as possible, we still came in around $40,000. I kept a running tally of literally every dollar that we spent. I also made a template of this if you want to use it. The link is in my bio. There were 3 things that I think were way more expensive than I was anticipating. The first one was just venues in general. For a lot of them, you would have a base cost that felt like it made sense, but then there were so many additional add-ons, additional hours you have to purchase. You have to purchase the tables and chairs in a lot of these venues. Costs add up so fast. So that was the biggest cost by far, was our venue itself, and it was still over $12,000. The next thing that I think was pretty steep in price was videographers. We got a lot of mixed reviews on whether we should hire one or not. Majority of people that I asked if I could see their wedding video, they didn't even know where it was, or they hadn't watched it in years. For around the Nashville area, a videographer for a base, like couple hours, was like $4,000. If we wanted them for a full day, it would have been closer to $6,000 to $8,000. Something that we ended up opting out of because we didn't really see the benefits for that cost. And finally, the florists were insane, especially being near a bigger city. I wanted very minimal florals because I knew that they were going to cost a lot. But when I would call florists and tell them what I wanted, they would straight up tell me, you're not gonna meet our $3,000 minimum, so we can't work with you. Eventually, I found a florist to work with. They were absolutely amazing, and all my florals were under $1,000, and exactly what I wanted. Planning a wedding yourself is extremely stressful, and I documented every step of the way just so I could help others who are gonna go through the same thing. In my wedding planning journey, one thing I felt was missing was people being honest about a lot of the wedding planning process and the costs and everything like that. Happy to share anything, no gatekeeping here. Let me know if you have any more questions and follow for more.
So I'm heading to Costco, and one of the things I want to talk to you about is there are 3 major expenses that you really need to focus on in your category. If you do this, you will be able to make faster financial traction. One is housing. Obviously, most housing is supposed to be between 25 and 30%, depending on if you're including your electric bill, water bill, cable, all those type of things for living expenses. Housing is the biggest line item in your budget, and that's why people encourage you to buy a home, because eventually you can squash that out and just get it as low as possible. But rent is always going to go up. There's nothing wrong with renting, but just understand that that's a huge expense that's going to continue to never go away. Number 2, transportation. See, transportation is a little bit interesting because every time somebody gets rid of a car, they think they need to buy a new meaning more expensive car, when in actuality your income might not have gone up to support you moving up in car. So I want you to think about how much car are you purchasing, how much are you spending on this car, and then think about, okay, what is my insurance, what is my gas, what's the lifestyle I'm living, does this car support all the things that I'm doing in the most effective way if I'm trying to make traction on my budget. The third thing, while I'm here at Costco, is groceries. See, it costs to eat. No matter which way you do it, it does cost to eat. So finding ways that you can have good, digestible, quality foods is going to be helpful. Costco, Sam's, being able to buy in bulk, having that access can save you in the long run. Now, I'm about to take care of this dollar taco, well, not taco, but $1.50 hot dog, just because I have a craving and I've just been at the shop this whole time. But I want you to understand, you need to look at these 3 areas: food, transportation, housing. Get a control of those and you'll have much better control of your money. Hi, my name is Jonathan. I want to help you build wealth. And that is how you make your dollar stretch the longest. Follow me for more.
Okay, I just wanted to give a big shout out, huge thank you to the big boss man, Joe Biden. We love him. We love him. And you know what? I'm actually normally the one to like completely stay out of like the politics thing, just because why? But one thing I am going to say is that this economy sucks and inflation is way too high. Groceries, gas, rent, utilities, everything, you name it. I feel like I can't afford shit. I really do. And so I told you guys I was going to keep it real on here and literally show you guys what it's like to live like as a low income mom. So yeah, guys, I'm currently on my way to the Community Action Center to get help with my utilities. Am I embarrassed? Absolutely not. I have friends that are on Section 8, EBT, like food stamps, all of that. Okay, personally, I'm on WIC and I also get child care assistance. Not afraid to say that, not ashamed. But I have friends that do be kind of ashamed and embarrassed, and I'm like, why are you embarrassed? If you need resources to help you get to where you need to be in life, use them. Use them. Because I get assistance. I'm not afraid to admit it, because it's really hard to live out here. And like I said, I'm literally on the way right now. I told you guys I was going to keep it real with you. I'm on the way right now to submit my application to get some utility assistance. And I just wanted to hop on here and say, because I feel like it's easy to get on social media and see people live these lavish lives, like, oh my god, we're in Mexico one week and the next week we're going to Europe, and the next, and I be sitting here like, where are you getting all this money? Am I the only one broke around here? I promise you that I'm not. There's like 80% of Americans are struggling right now. Don't be embarrassed to get help, okay? Because I promise you, the people who aren't getting help won't get anywhere in life because they're too afraid to ask for help or get help, or they're too embarrassed. Sometimes you have to swallow your pride and just get it. You just have to do it. So that is currently what I'm doing, but I just wanted to come on here and say that because I feel like sometimes being on social media, you can see all these things and wish that you had all these things that other people have, and what they have is great. And I do hope to be in a position like that where I can like travel and live in a big house, and you know what I'm saying, like live the American dream. The American dream is not possible right now, and it's because everything is so freaking expensive. Anyways, I just want to say, if you need help, if you're struggling, go get help. Go get help. Don't be embarrassed to do it, because honestly, these programs are out here for people who need help, and you don't have to be on it forever. You don't have to be on food stamps forever. Of course, everybody wants to upgrade their life, but definitely use it as a stepping stone to get to where you need to be. Anyways, that's my little rant of today. Hope you guys have a good day. Bye.
Luxury brands are a scam and they prey on poor-minded people. And let me tell you why I have this opinion, because yes, this is my very own personal opinion. Have you guys seen the video of the girl that's talking about Dior bags and how Dior bags are made in China and they cost $50 to make a $2,000 bag? So these brands make you believe that you're getting the highest quality material. They're being made in Italy, when they really are made in the same factories where Shein and all of these cheaper products are manufacturing their bags. And now, why do I say that they target poor-minded people? Is because these brands create the illusion of wealth. They get these influencers and these celebrities to promote their products, which a lot of the times they don't even pay for it themselves. Meanwhile, you will not catch a billionaire with any of these brands, because these brands are not for them. These brands are to take the money away from the poor.
I've compiled a list of things that you don't need. So just a reminder, and like to de-influence you, starting off with more lip gloss and lip balms. You don't need 20 different lip balms. You can use the same one throughout your day. Put it in your pocket or your purse. Have it with you. More water bottles. I fell victim to the water bottle thing, and I had like 10. So unnecessary. More clothes. Don't need more clothes. You got enough clothes for the week, for the month? Probably. More supplements. Do you even take them consistently? Have you actually noticed a difference? You don't need any more. More hair care. You got 3 shampoos on back stock. You don't need any more. More shower products. Got body wash. Got a bar soap. You don't need more. More makeup. You got plenty, babe. You don't need more.
Y'all want to know what I'm tired of seeing when I get on the internet? Y'all didn't ask, but I'm going to tell y'all. I am tired of seeing so much over consumerism. Like, it's ridiculous what you see when you get on the internet. And as a person that once was a big over consumer, I can speak about this because I've lived it. It has gotten so bad that people are buying things that myself of like buying a lot of makeup and makeup products because I've been influenced or I've seen it like, oh, I gotta have that or I gotta try it. And over the past like few months, I had really like reeled it in of like, let me use what I have first. Because if you constantly buy stuff, like I've have stuff that's in overstock. I've had stuff that I had to give away because I have so much of it that I don't utilize all those things. And so I get on the internet and all I see is somebody pushing you like, oh, they're bad this, they bad this, they bad this. And we know that the internet is very influential and it takes a very strong and sound mind to say no. Because it's so easy to get sucked up in that stuff. Like the amount of money that I save from not overbuying or buying stuff just because I saw it, like it amazes me. And now I'm really trying to get myself stuff to look forward to where it's like, okay, I want this, but it's like, I know they don't be mindful of the people that follow them and it's their job to get you to buy these things. But us as people, we got to say no. We got to say no because it's becoming too much. It's becoming too much. I get on the internet and I see people with a gazillion things and it's like there's no way in hell you utilizing everything that you buy. You just not. And if you do, you use it one time and it's one and done. We got to say no, y'all. I've started. Who's joining me?
This may be an unpopular opinion, but it is not normal to buy a whole new wardrobe every season. Having a clothing haul every week is not normal. And getting a package every day is not normal. And if that's feasible for you, then that's fantastic, but that's not the standard. I'm Allison Lombatis, a personal stylist who's helped over 100,000 women stop over-consuming and start making the most of the clothes they already own. And I'm gonna help you do the same. Most of us already have more clothes than we even realize, but we don't know how to put them together because we don't practice styling them enough. So here's how I want you to start practicing. Head into your closet and put on your favorite outfit. For example, here's mine, a button-down shirt, some denim shorts, and neutral sandals. Now I want you to start making some substitutions for some of the basic pieces in that outfit. For example, let me show you. I could swap out my denim shorts for chambray and add in this gauzy cropped button-down to create a whole new look. Same formula, whole new look. Or I could stick with the original denim shorts and add in any other short sleeve button down in my collection to create another look. And another option here is that you could combine the denim shorts with any of your long sleeve button downs. If it's a little bit too hot for these, you can always try a layering option. Put a cute little crop tank under a linen shirt and voila. And you can leave your long sleeve shirt open or you can tie up the hem like this if you want a little more coverage. And once you do this a few times, you're gonna start to understand your style preferences better and also how to pair up different pieces in your closet. And you'll also realize you have way more outfit options than you thought you did. And if this all feels way too overwhelming, that's just fine. I've created an app just for you where I apply the same concept to shopping your closet and I give you a daily outfit calendar so you know exactly what to wear every day and how to pair it up. You can check it out at the link in my bio.
When the girls go to Sephora and spend $300-400 just for their personal makeup, not even to do makeup, to flip, nothing. You just go in there and buy a motherfucking bulk. Just bulk. You go in there and get 5 fancy lip glosses. That take away the fun. Like when girls be like, oh, I like to spend money, I like to spend money. I don't like spending money. I don't like spending money, friend. You know? Like I like to spend money for the things that I really want. Not because I'm being impulsive. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not buying a bag because it's popular. I'm buying that bag because it's talking to me. You know, I'm not buying this lip gloss because, oh, everybody raving about Summer Fridays. I'm buying that shit because I want that, you know? And it's like, I'm not getting it in bulk. That's just like people with sand and fog. It's like, y'all ordered like 40 sand and fog perfume oils online, and it's like, it's not even fun. It's not even fun because it's not like, it's no, like, we're the adrenaline rush for like finding a new scent and trying new things. It's just like, yep, all these mine. You can't even wear that many fucking, you can't even try all them oils. You can't even try them all. By the time you get to your third oil that you done smell, you can't even smell it no more. It's just, I just feel like girls do overconsume, and I'm not saying it's a problem with it. I just feel like you don't need 5 bags at once. You don't get a bag here, next month get a bag there if she talk to you. But just to go out here and get bulks, that's crazy. But I love watching y'all, sister.
If I've ever made you think that you need to go out and buy 100 body washes, 100 lotions to like be clean and smell good, We've lost the plot. We've lost the plot. Nothing about the amount of products that I have behind me is normal. Like, that is overconsumption, I fear. Like, this is y'all never let me forget. Okay, I'm about to get a tattoo that says overconsumption. I am aware, okay? But this is I'm not excusing it. This is my full-time job, and that is the main reason why I have so many products. Unfortunately, being a hoarder is part of the job description of being an influencer. I did not have nearly as many products as I did when I was working regular jobs, obviously, because I wasn't needing to review new products as they would come out. Like, I want to buy new products. I want products being sent to me so I can review them and so you guys know if they're worth buying or not. That is like literally why I make videos. And plus, and then when I do have these products, I want to do a little pick out a shower routine. Like, it's just so fun for me. It's so fun for me to like create these little routines. And God forbid if a girl wants to smell like something different every day. God forbid a girl wants to smell like Dubai Chocolate Matcha 67. If you want to stick to just having one body wash for the rest of your life, I literally couldn't care less, period. Like, period. If you want to go out and have 25 different smelling body washes, period. Like, I don't give a fuck. Whatever products, whatever routine makes you feel the most confident, the most clean, whatever, like, you do you. I literally couldn't care less. I'm literally just such an extra person. My job isn't normal. I'm not normal. I'm not gonna have a regular schmegular routine. I'm gonna smell like Dubai Chocolate Matcha 67 sometimes. But I love seeing y'all's little collections too. But like, if it starts getting as big as mine, like, you got a problem. Yeah, I just wanted to clear the air because people are literally thinking that I'm out here trying to get you guys to be hoarders like I am. I actually don't want you to be, like, don't be anything like me. And I don't think you're musty and crusty for not having as much as me. I literally all you need a bar soap, wash your ass. That's all I care about. That's all I care about you guys doing. Just make sure you're washing your ass, okay? And make sure you're washing your hair. Okay, shampoo, conditioner, that's all you need. You don't even need to be double cleansing. You don't need to be double cleansing. I'm just extra. I feel cleaner when I double cleanse, okay? You need to be, okay, you need to be getting a nice lotion. You can just have like one lotion, whatever. I don't want you guys to have musty, crusty skin. Okay, you do need a lotion. And you don't need perfume. But God forbid a girl want to smell good. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. I love you guys so much, and I also love my haters. Bye.
Here's something I've never heard anybody else say, which is there are 3 types of overconsumption. Once you know which one is yours, then fixing your shopping habit gets way easier. Before I get into the 3 types, like, who am I anyway to be telling you all of this? I'm Crystal, marketer by trade and a former shopaholic for 20 years. It was literally my job to study desire and categorize buying behavior. And now I'm reducing my marketing footprint by teaching marketing literacy so that people everywhere can spot the marketing strategy before it spots them. And figuring out what type of overconsumer you are is important because you're probably thinking about New Year's resolutions and setting no buy goals. Meanwhile, marketers are getting ready for 2026 to drain your time, your space, and your wallet. Overconsumption might feel like one big problem, but it's actually 3 smaller problems. There's overshopping, overbuying, and overspending. How are these different? You can tell by what they waste. Overshoppers waste time, endless scrolling, adding to cart, multiple wish lists, managed across different apps. You may not even buy if you are an overshopper. You just spend a ton of time orbiting the product. And at the end of the night, your primary emotion is regret. How could I have wasted so much time today? The second type of overconsumption is overbuying. Overbuyers waste space. Hear me out on this. Boxes on the porch, binge and purge, buying and decluttering cycles, returns and donations and consignment. People know you and smile at you. Yeah, that was definitely me. I even had to tell someone who worked at a store that I kept going into, please pretend like you don't recognize me because I'm pretty embarrassed by how much I come into the store. And she actually did it. As you can tell, the primary emotion around this is shame. Cringe and shame. Okay, shake it off. The third type of overconsumption is overspending. Overspenders waste money. Debt or no debt, it's just that your spending violates your own goals that you've set for yourself. And the primary emotion that overspenders feel is fear. Fear that their spending is going to catch up with them. You might feel like you have a mix of all 3, and that's pretty normal, but one of them is going to stand out. One of them is going to dominate your behavior. Let me know in the comments which one you think you are. Comment quiz if you want a diagnostic to help you figure it out. Follow for part 2. I'm going to get into how to fix each type separately based on the marketing strategy that you are most vulnerable to.
Do you guys want to see how much of a problem I have? There's my problem. And you know what's worse? I have 2 more. I have a Kobo Libre color that came with this from Facebook Marketplace in my dresser, and then I also have a Kindle Paperwhite that my fiance is using that is also mine. Now, I don't know who said to get these e-readers because you'll be saving money on books, because I probably have enough of purchasing of all this in equivalence to having a full library, but everything's just digital. So if you guys ever have any questions about any of these devices, literally let me know because clearly I have them.
I cannot be the only person that owns a little too much gym attire, but yet still wear the same ones over and over again. Like, we need to stop. This is from 2022. I found it in my closet and I was like, this is tea.
I have overconsumed so hard that I don't have a single hanger left to hang my clothes on. I'm not about to go out and buy some more, so we're gonna organize my closet. I wasn't gonna do this until after the first of the new year, but it's happening now because I have to hang up my clothes. Welcome to my closet. This is just my shirts, and like you can see I have sweatshirts here, like park sweatshirts in athletic style. This is kind of like a mix of athletic stuff and like vests, and then we have more shirts, summer tank tops, going out shirts, things that I just probably will never wear again in my life. And over on the right where you can't really see it, I have like mini skirts and things that can be hung up in a tight little space. And up top I have a leaning tower of sweaters, and that is only half of them. There's more on the other side that you can't see. So let's get to work. I like this shirt in theory, but I've had it for years and I've never worn it, and it's from Target. I got this from Zara a few years ago. Cute, but it's ugly at the same time. And I've never worn it, but I feel like there could be an opportunity, like in the summer, maybe? All right, that's staying. But I am actually gonna get rid of some things. So let's see. I'm actually gonna bring this stuff to Uptown Cheapskate and Plato's. This is really cute though, but I'm not gonna wear it. All right, girls, we have 2 new hangers. This is so old. It's from Old Navy. Goodbye. I got this at Aritzia forever ago. I don't like it really though. I'll have to try this one on, but the neckline is just like a little bit odd. Going back in for now though. All 4 of these can probably go. This is cheap H&M. I got this a long time ago. It looks like a maternity shirt. This, I'm a little bit on the fence. I might keep her. I know every time I wear this, I don't really like the neck, but it's a good black shirt to have. This is my ancient Free People shirt from literally college, so I'll probably keep it, but it's just not staying in my closet. My out top that doesn't even fit my chest, and I wore once. Goodbye. Cute, but I've never worn it, and it doesn't look good on me. Also cute, but see-through. It goes with a skirt, but I don't like it, and it's Free People, so I can probably get a little bit of money for it. I loved this shirt in high school, and I'm 27, so goodbye. Also this, I specifically remember wearing this to a day long, like in the first week of college. Like, this is the front. This is the front. I'm 27. I can't wear this anymore. Goodbye. I'll miss you. Hate the way this looks on me. Goodbye. AC going out tops. Like, am I gonna wear this? I'm not. So goodbye. Gray skater skirt from H&M. Adios. All right, that's enough for now. I'll do sweaters later, but now that I have enough hangers to actually hang up my clothes, I can go forward with the rest of my day.